Well, hello and welcome in, everybody, to Clayton Homes Experience the Burleson Difference. I'm your host, as always, David Wood, and we have a great show for you today. I mean, most of the time we have some really informative stuff and stuff that you can use that might be of interest to you, to just some people, but this particular program will be of use to anybody that's in the market for affordable housing or is looking for a new land home option. And we've just lost our guest. She'll be back in just a few minutes. We're going to get into it here in just a few. Clayton Homes NXT Athens. That's what we're busy with today. And we've got a very special guest. This is our very special guest today. It is the Lanny Wilson of Clayton Homes. That's right, our very own Victoria Talley. Victoria, how are you doing today?
Hey, David, I'm doing good. How are you? Excited to be here again.
Well, I'll tell you what, we had you on once before, and all of the people just wrote letters, cards, all kind of texts, everything. We even had some Pony Express come up here, and they said, when are you going to get that Lanny Wilson, Victoria Talley, to come back on our program? And I said, very soon, just watch. It'll be a fun time, that's for sure.
Good deal. David, can you hear me okay?
Yeah, I can hear you. Are you hearing me?
I hear you. It's has a little bit of an echo, but just let me know if we cut out at any time.
Well, that's because we're in the palatial mansion that is Clayton Homes Burleson. You know, this place is so big that it's hard. As a matter of fact, I'll try to straighten it out a little bit later, but this is the best we can do with what we got. We just got to roll with it. We have a special guest here, so we're in the lobby. As you can tell from behind me here, we're in the lobby area and got a big group out here watching and having a good time today. When it comes to affordability and sustaining the most money in your pocket when purchasing a new home, you can't do any worse than Clayton Athens, in my estimation. Of course, you have the NXT line and we have the great Tempo line. Vicky's going to take a little bit of time to go through the process of what they do and what makes them different from everybody else. I'm going to bow out, and it's going to be Victoria, all on her little old lonesome here in just a second. Here we go. We're going to do this. Watch this. Boom. Sometimes this computer is just slow. There we go. There we go. We got a much better picture now. Okay, and introduce your guest today, Victoria.
Absolutely. So I'll give a quick little intro, and then I'll let him tell a little bit about himself. But I have our production manager, Richard Danheim, here with us. He was so gracious to take some time and join us here this afternoon. I'll let him kind of tell you a little bit about how long he's been with the company, and then we'll dive right into it.
Excellent. Fantastic.
Yeah, I'm Richard Danheim. I'm been with the company 29 years in June. Came from Sulphur Springs facility. I've been down here for about 8 years now. So
he's what gets this thing up and running each day.
So 8 years you've been with Clayton? Is that what I'm hearing?
No, 28 years.
28 years. Oh my goodness, that's longer than me. I thought I was the only fossil. I thought I was the only older person around.
Been with the company that long, but been in Athens for 8 years. So.
Oh, okay, great. Tell us what makes the Athens facility. Which, if everybody saw the beginning of the video, you saw I had the plant up. It is the most state-of-the-art facility that we have in our region here in Texas. And tell us why it's different from the other plants that are around.
You know, we run a type and texture product here, and we're really able to do a lot of different things than other plants that do type and texture. We actually get the whole drywall process completed before the roof is ever set on the house. So it really gives us an opportunity to have a good TNT process and a good product going out the door. We had a crack-free initiative that we set forth, 3 or 4 years ago. Really focused on drywall cracks, and it really eliminated those by the build process and what we do here internally to eliminate those things in the future.
Yeah, we talk about energy efficiency in all of our homes, and we talk about what sets Clayton apart from everybody else. But I think that what you said, you hit on the tape and texture product, and it's kind of not just the tape and texture, but it's the difference. You get difference in your trim work. And the facility itself, I've toured the facility probably about 5 times. And in those 5 times, every time I go in there, I meet the same people that's worked there for years. What's the secret in keeping in this staff? Because as you know, in a facility like a plant, there's always a lot of turnover, but it doesn't seem to be that way in Athens. And why is that?
Well, I mean, you take care of your team members, and you give them wins. I mean, we started a campaign called Minutes Matter about 5 months ago, where every minute counts on the floor. And when we leave every day and we come in every day, we're completely line balanced, and nobody's behind or ahead. We keep a complete line balance, which has helped us on the production floor, where the team members can trust that we are going to hold them accountable to be at the point they need to be at the end of the day. That way, everybody starts a fresh start in the morning. And it also helps on the sales side, where we say we'll have a house out the door at a certain date, and we get it out at that time, and they're aware of it. And it really it's helped both sides of the fence as far as the retail side, them knowing that they're going to get their house in time, and our team out here on the floor knowing that they're going to start off at ground zero every day. So
Yep, and I tell you, I want to throw a couple of things up because I think this hits home more with your facility than any other facility that we have, and that is that some people don't understand manufactured housing, and you guys truly build a site-built home in the manufactured realm. And I'm going to throw up a couple of overlays here for just a second, just to explain a little bit on that process in the plant. We build all these houses, of course, indoors. So there's no rain out days, there's no snow days, and most of the materials are kept very, very dry and climate free, which means you're going to get a much better, tighter home. And the overall waste, we can recycle the materials like cardboard, paper, aluminum, plastic, and lumber. And last time I toured the facility, Victoria was great. She said, this is where the waste goes. Less than what can fill this one drum here. And that is huge when you talk about being able to get the most for the dollars that you're spending, because the less you have to spend to make it, the less you can sell it for. Fewer delays, things like bad weather, cold temperatures, we touched on that. And then building inside means more control over the entire construction process. And you guys, and this is a beautiful picture because y'all, I've said it to Victoria, she's tired of me saying it, I'm sure, but you can almost eat off the floor in the facility. It is one of the cleanest facilities that I've ever been in, and I've been doing this 20 plus years.
we appreciate that. There's always room for growth as far as cleanup. We strive to keep a clean plant, makes a clean product going out the door. So that's our goal overall. We really appreciate that.
You know, one thing that would help on the inside, because I know you have a lot to do with the production line and all that, is you might not want to let Victoria drive a golf cart through the inside of the facility. She's a little, I don't know if you know this or not, she's a little dangerous when it comes to driving that golf cart.
Yeah, they get carried away sometimes. So
I knew you were going to bring that up, David. I thought we were past that.
Jason's dying over here. Okay. So, well, I appreciate you coming on for sure today and giving us a little bit of insight on the facility and why it is special. Victoria, tell us how Clayton Burleson transitions that from your end to the customer's end. How are we transitioning your goods and showing your goods?
Absolutely. So you guys have always been a tremendous partner with our facility. Always make sure to have the most up-to-date display units. In fact, we have two coming to your home center here just very soon. So everyone needs to come out and check those out. You guys set the homes great, get them nice and decored where they look fantastic for your customers to come in and view. And I think that's really important when you have people walking through these homes and they're trying to envision, how could I set up my living room? How could I do this in my dining room? And just seeing if that home is the right fit for them. And that's something that you guys do extremely well. And it helps us because it makes our homes just look even better. And so I'm excited to get these 2 units to you guys. But as far as the team goes, I mean, you guys listen to the customer's needs and you really give them just an overall great experience. We don't just sell homes, as we say. Everything is about customer experience, and that starts with you guys when you're first meeting the customers and they're coming to your lot, all the way to when you're talking with me about what colors and options work for the customers, what models that they're needing, and then from us building the home and sending them to you guys. And so we've always had great communication, and I think that that's what really helps drive that success between Clayton Athens and the Burleson Home Center.
Okay, 2 more things I'm going to touch on, and then I'm going to let y'all go. I know y'all have a busy day today. Again, I appreciate y'all's time today coming on the program. Number one, I want you to talk about factory visits and why you guys are probably the most welcoming for a customer to actually come and partake and look and see their home actually going through the process.
For sure. So we absolutely love having customers into our facility. As you mentioned, it's a beautiful facility. The team members really do a great job with always making sure it's kind of show ready, because we never know who might come in the door and want to see the process. But when the customers get to come in and see their home, is extremely special for us as well as the team members down there. It just kind of puts it all into perspective that what we're doing here is really creating that dream of home ownership. And these customers are getting to see their home being built just as they would, if they were doing a site built home. And so one thing we do here is any customer home, we put their last name on the frame. That was actually a team member's idea to start adding that little personal touch. And it's just an additional touch point that really, again, drives home that this is the Smiths family home, or something like that. I've had customers come in for tour, and when they've come around to the hitch end of the home and saw their last name on there, I mean, they just started crying with happiness, and they just really thought that that was a neat touch. So the fact that that was an idea from one of the team members down in the facility, I think really drives home that they truly care about what they're doing down there and understand that it's bigger than just building a house. So factory tours are extremely impressive to the customers. Just a lot of them have never seen anything like it. And if you've never seen anything like it, once you visit our facility, they always leave very impressed of the overall quality, overall cleanliness, and just also the friendliness of our team members down there.
Yeah, and Victoria will take you out for barbecue,
Yeah,
right?
that's right.
But, the other thing I want to touch on real quick, and later on in the program, after I let you guys go and everything, I'm going to actually show this on the home touch. But talk about how important the ClaytonBuiltNXT.com site is for our customers. And again, I want to tell everybody, if you look down at the bottom of the screen, you'll see it scrolling across. Those are the 2 most important websites you'll shop today, folks. Not that other one that Jason visits all the time. It's ClaytonBuiltNXT.com and ClaytonHomesBurleson.com. Partners for life. That's what I always say. Talk about that website and how user friendly it is and what they can actually do there.
Our website, like you said, is extremely user friendly. It's something that we've worked on continually, and we're continually always working on it to try to make it better as well for customers. But they can view all of the homes in our product line on the website, as well as visit our decor page where it'll show interior and exterior options. And I think the most cool part of the website is our home builder feature. So customers can actually go on there at any time. They can select a floor plan that they're interested in. If there's any floor plan variations to that, they can also select that. And as they're doing it, it changes in real time. They can then choose exterior colors and interior colors. So if they're curious about what combinations they might like, they're able to do that on the website and see those change. It'll then ask them any upgrades that they want to do. And in our product line, we have some really great upgrades, things such as a metal roof, electric and wood burning fireplaces, a quartz island. And so they can just choose, those options that fit their needs. And then at the end, they'll put in their information, who they're working with, and then they'll get sent a breakdown of the home, the colors, and everything that they want. And then at that point, that's a great time for them to come visit you guys. They already know what model that they want and what options and upgrades that they're looking into. And from there, then the home buying journey can start. So our website is pretty neat. And we get a lot of the home builder requests. So it's a really unique feature that is very useful.
Absolutely, for sure. I tell you what, I really appreciate you guys coming on today and giving us your insight and some of the stuff about what we're going to be doing and what y'all offer. And I appreciate your time today more than anything.
Absolutely, David. Thanks for asking us to be on. I mean, it's always a great time, and we enjoy taking the time to do it. And everyone, go check out Clayton Homes of Burleson and see these 2 new NXT units they've got coming to their lot very soon.
Absolutely. Yeah, one today. One's coming in today.
That's right.
Ain't seen it yet.
Hot off the press.
It's a myth until I see it coming down the road. All right, we're going to be right back. I'm going to tell you goodbye and hope that y'all have a great day. And get that barbecue ready for me, okay?
All right, you got it. See you later. Bye-bye.
I do have a message here. Can you sing a little Lanny Wilson?
Oh, no. No, there will be no singing for me. No, I'll spare you that.
Well, y'all have a great day. I appreciate y'all coming on.
All right,
Appreciate
you too. Bye-bye.
Yeah. All right, there you go. That, of course, is Victoria Talley over there at the great NXT Athens facility. Man, I'll tell you what, it's one of my favorite plants. I keep going between NXT Athens and Waco too. They're really, really good plants. Of course, we have several great plants. We have 7 all total that we have here on our facility. And of course, we're the super center in Texas. Y'all want to come and see us? The best way to come see us is right here. I'm going to put this up. Exit 30 off of I-35 south of Burleson, Texas. That's where Texas shops for housing. And again, like I said, you're not going to find homes for less anywhere else. We are absolutely the best. See, I'm rhyming now. There you go. I'm going to pull that down. Oops. Where did I go? There I am. Okay, so I've got another special treat. We've got somebody in a house waiting to come on board with us. I'm going to pull him up. This is the ever so evasive. It's not coming up. Let's see here. Boom. There he is. There's Jason Hollis. There's only one Jason Hollis, thank God. I mean, there's only one Jason Hollis, and he is in our NXT Athens Sawyer Elite. We're going to welcome him into the show. Jason, you want to go ahead and tour this house for these fine folks?
Yeah. So, okay, my apologies, folks. I'm here in the Sawyer Elite. It's a 32 by 48 made by Clayton NXT there in Athens. We are right off the roar of I-35, just as you can see out the window right here. And folks, this is one beautiful house, okay? This is a full tape and texture you can see right there by the walls. Got a beautiful home here with an accent wall and 2 big, huge sub bedrooms here. And then, of course, your big, beautiful secondary bathroom with the double lavies. Got a little pantry or closet there for you, linen closet. And a move in over here, of course, you got the pantry there with your screen door. Utility room with the sliding barn door. And then your the Ecobee thermostat, that's now Honeywell. But this is your master suite here. Big, huge room. And of course, double lavies in your master bathroom, separate tub and shower, and of course the thanking stool right there. Folks, I want to tell you about how we're doing pricing here.
Now, Jason,
Gonna make
show them that accent wall real quick, if you don't mind.
The accent wall.
That is real wood shiplap, folks, and it's also underneath the island there in the kitchen. The same concept. You can get that in black or white. We have it in black there. Quartz countertop, stainless steel appliances. You've got the farmhouse sink with that beautiful picture frame window back there. This is a full ceramic backsplash. Very, very, very beautiful kitchen. It's kind of a cook's kitchen. But go ahead and tell us about that pricing, Jason.
Folks, right there, that's the base price of this house. And as you can see, we've got just over $4,600 in options on this house, plus the $25,000 for our Burleson difference package makes that price right there. But wait, folks, if you act soon, we have these little $2,500 off coupons, folks. We can take $2,500 off the price of this home, and especially this lot model, because we want to get a brand new 2026 in here.
Absolutely. Well, Jason, I appreciate your time for coming on today, and you get a little gold star by your name for today. It'll be the only one. We'll get to that. But anyway, we really appreciate you taking the time showing us one of Clayton's very, very newest and nicest homes out there.
Yes. Thank you so much.
You bet. All right. So that's Jason Hollis, folks. I'm going to pull him down, and I'll come back on eventually, I guess. Let's see here. And there you go. All right. I'm going to play a commercial. When I come back, folks, I'm going to show you something that's very unique. First off, the commercial that I'm going to show you is based off one of the newest homes that we're fixing to have. It's supposed to be here to know that that's the ever. We've got another one coming in very, very soon. It's going to be the Farm 3 Flex Elite, and it's on its way to Clayton Homes Burleson very, very soon. Probably in the next week, we should be getting it. And we'll have that one here for you guys to show. But for right now, I'm going to show you a quick little video, and I'm going to get set up to show you Home Touch and how that website that we talked about earlier, Clayton Built NXT.com, it's scrolling across the bottom of your screen. That's where you want to go, where you can definitely save a lot of money on a brand new Clayton Built home. We'll be back right after this. Commercial break. Yeah, commercial break. Your camera's already ready.
Clayton Homes of Burleson is committed to helping you and your family find the manufactured home of your dreams. Come tour our fully furnished display models to see available features and floor plans. Have you dreamed of owning a home that you can customize to fit your style? Our friendly team members are experts in showing you our homes that fit your needs and your budget. We are proud to be able to offer new, energy, smart zero homes that can save you even more money in the high-quality Clayton-built home. Stop by our home center to start your home buying journey today. Conveniently located at 3275 South Burleson Boulevard, that is I-35 West at exit 30, or visit our website at ClaytonHomesBurleson.com. Clayton Homes of Burleson, proud Rattler supporter.
Okay, can you hear me now?
So start
You
over.
can hear me now?
Start over now.
All right, folks. Like I said, what you are hearing when you come into when you go to the Clayton Built NXT.com, what you're going to see is you're going to see this NXT come up. You can go to homes like I showed earlier on the video, but home builder is where you want to be because this is unique. You can't get this on a lot of different sites. This allows you the ability to click on the home that you want. Let's say it's a farm threeplex. And let's say that you want to see what the exterior is going to look like. So you click on exterior, it'll put up a rendering, and then you can go vinyl or smart panel. Well, here at Clayton Homes Burleson, you're just going to get smart panel. That's just the way it's going to be. So you get your siding color, and you can change whatever you want. Now, I happen to know what the cool colors are, so I'm going to make this wet gray. And you see it changes the smart panel area. Smart panel, of course, very moisture resistant. It's an all-weather wood product. It also helps as an insulator. As you know, we do 2x4 construction, 16-inch on center, all the way through the home. And we also do R13 on our insulation package. That's key. And a lot of things that a lot of people don't know is that on NXT product, they use a lot of Luan panel. Now, you older folks like me may know what Luan is. It's a thin sheet of wood that they put in between the actual wall, the studs, and the sheetrock. So what that also does is it helps absorb the deal. That's why we don't get as many cracks in the NXT product as we do some of our other tape and texture lines, because they don't do that extra step. And at NXT, it's all about extra steps. So over in here, what we're going to do is we're going to go siding accents. So the accent's that middle part in between your dormer. And of course, you don't want it to be brown. You got that beautiful gray. Let's go, you know what? Let's do the tricorn black. Looks pretty good, right? Then you have your trim. Now in here, you have the columns of this accent trim, and you can actually change that. And you can play around with this, folks. If you're not as, attuned like some people, you can play around with this and find the color combination that you like best for you, because it's all about getting the right home for you, not necessarily me, but for you. I mean, I don't know why you wouldn't like the house I like. I mean, come on, man. I'm really. You can also go to the interior. You can play with the interior. If you don't like the Iron Mountain Pine cabinets, you want evergreen. You can change that to evergreen, just like that. Notice the island did not change because that's a different option. You can go in here and you can go to Vine White. You can change it to the gray, which is kind of a slate. I think they call it cement gray. And then you can go to evergreen if you want it all matchy-matchy. Matchy-matchy. Yeah, there it goes. So there's a lot of things you can do on this side. It'll give you the bathroom. You can adjust it. If you want that marble, shower, it even has that option in here. It'll give you all the optional countertops. You want to change that, you can. The gold pool or the black. Now some will show as an option that is an extra cost. You'll see the little dollar sign. You can put it in there. This is a great way to know and to build out your home. You want to change that shower, you build this Casico marble with the barn door, glass barn door. Really, really cool. It goes all the way up to the top of the trim level. So it's a beautiful, beautiful shower. It's a great product. We're real happy with this line. This line happens to be one of our best lines that, like I said, we have out there. It is something that you will be proud of. It's a home that you will be truly, truly proud to own. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to a break, a little break, and then when we come back, we're going to close this out for you today, right here on Experience the Burleson Difference. All right, come over here, Carl. We're switching cameras. Dang it, I can't believe this. I guess that wasn't working.
Yeah, that's all right.
Didn't read it. I'm going to clear you out.
You're way too loud. Yeah, I know that's just your voice.
No, it's this room.
I know. But you have to lower your voice.
Here we go. Down. There we go.
You guys are still loud on the.
Super loud. Huh?
It'll work.
Yeah.
Still hearing your audio, guys.
Yeah. So not hearing it or hearing it?
There we go. That's the Farm 3 Flex Elite that we've been talking about. And of course, we're getting the Everett Elite in today. So we've got two big homes, probably some of our best sellers that we've had in the last year and a half.
Well, this time of the year, we've liquidated most of our, 2025 models, bringing in the 2026 models. So as you come in and shop with us, some of our best sellers are not actually here because we've sold the ones we've had here. But the great thing is somebody got a great deal because they got furniture and all at last year's price. And that's, fantastic. Great time to buy is red tag sale in December and going into the first quarter of the year. But exciting thing is, and we want to thank Victoria Talley and the team over at NXT in Athens for not only being on the podcast, but for also getting us a house quick. We needed something for inventory. They took care of us. They're actually shipping it today. It should be here. We're all excited here at the sales center, and we'll have that here, hopefully set up here in the next week or so. And then we'll get our decorator here to decorate it. So if you come in, let's say in a month or so, hopefully we'll have that house ready and displayed and ready to go. And it's a beautiful, beautiful home, one of our best sellers, and you'll be able to see it right here at Clayton Homes in Burleson.
I want to say, I apologize for some of the technical issues we've had.
Had been a while
on this show, but we actually moved. We're a little bit out of our element today. We wanted to be out here so we could get to the home touch, and so that we could basically, show off our facility. It's probably one of the nicest facilities I've been in. Most of the Clayton dealerships, they're smaller and a little plainer.
Man, we're spoiled.
We're kind of like the key. I told them we're the super center.
Folks, we're the world's largest manufactured housing super center. Our square foot of our building is over 11,000 square foot, and we're in the lobby, and that's probably why you hear the echo. And so we're talking loud so you can hear us on the microphone because the microphones are about 15 feet away, and so just kind of hard to gauge the volume. But we apologize to you if you'll put up with us just for a few more minutes. Then you can go back and release to the podcast. Turn your volume down a little bit.
Turn your volume down.
And it'll probably be okay. But no, we're excited to be here again, guys. We're going to try to do this more often for you. We think it's great to have a podcast and give you guys more information that you can get in just a 30-second quip on a Facebook post or on TikTok. And, David does a great job, and I want to thank him also for doing the podcast and including us too also as well, because he loves to do these, and it's hard for him to relinquish it and give it to somebody else for a little while. So.
Well, we got Jason in today, and he was able to. He gets a little nervous when he's out in the homes, and he knows he's on camera and everything. But bear with us, folks, because the content that we're providing in this is not just something that we're off the cuff with. This is stuff that we've talked about and that we went over with a fine-tooth comb. And one of the messages I wanted to bring out with NXT is that the more you get, usually the more you pay, right? That's usually how things go. The more you get, the more you usually pay. Well, that's totally opposite when you're talking about Athens NXT. Some of the pricing that we see with the NXT line is equivalent to what we normally see with the vinyl on gypsum, which is your standard manufactured home look. You're getting a site-built look and a lot of upgrades at very, very little to almost none cost. So you owe it to yourself to come down. That's our address down there at the bottom of the screen. And or give us a call, make an appointment. On Saturdays when we have good weather, we do open houses. So you can come out if you don't want to deal with Jason or Benton. You can walk through the homes and then just text me. I'll come running out.
Good weather Saturdays.
Good weather Saturdays. Now,
Saturday.
I also want to put this up, and I made a little deal. Our general managers don't even know about this. May, June, and July deliveries.
Uh-oh.
Super savings exclusive to NXT. So what that means is you're going to get even extra discount. That means you're going to get extra more.
Did you talk to Victoria?
Yeah, I talked to Victoria.
Oh,
She
my
said,
gosh.
let's do it. Let's do it. She authorized it.
She authorized it?
Is that
All
okay?
right. Well, if she said so, then it's okay.
See, folks, when you've been 20 years in the business, you learn this. When you're talking to GM, it's always good to ask for forgiveness than permission sometimes.
That's exactly right. But I want to add something. We didn't really talk about this, but guys, Clayton NXT is also Clayton Tempo.
Yes.
Okay. So if you're out in the market, you're looking at that VOG house. What is VOG? We talked NASA topics and
Yeah.
And so VOG means vinyl on gypsum. So instead of being a tape and textured wall, you have vinyl on gypsum. Why do mobile home companies do that? Why do they put vinyl on gypsum? Well, guys, it's real simple. They can keep the cost down because it's faster to build that way. You don't have to texture. You don't have to wait for it to dry. You don't have to paint it. You don't have to wait for it to dry. You don't have to sand it, wait for it to dry, and then paint a second coat. So it saves money in that factory when you have that finished wall coming through. And time is money in a factory environment. So to save you money, we do vinyl on gypsum. And a lot of people, that's what they need. They need something that's affordable. And so we do vinyl on gypsum. But that tape and texture product, that's really what you want. I mean, everybody wants the tape and texture. It looks like a quote unquote residential home, side-built home. Mm-hmm. And so what they do only exclusively at NXT is tape and texture, but they do it at an affordable price. And so you have two lines to look at. You have NXT and you have Tempo. Okay. Tempo is the most competitive, probably the lowest priced entry into tape and texture. And so if you're comparing this to VOG on some of the other manufacturers, even a partial tape and texture, what does partial tape and texture mean? Some of the rooms are tape and texture, some of them are not. Usually the wet areas, your kitchen, your baths, your closet, stuff like that are not tape and texture in a lot of homes. They're just partial tape and texture. But you can get the price of a VOG or partial tape and texture in a full tape and texture house when you're looking at Clayton Homes in Athens and using the NXT or the Tempo product, the Tempo being the entry level. NXT offers a little more options. We're going to have both pretty soon. We're going to have the NXT back with the Everett Elite. We have the Sawyer Elite now. And we're bringing these houses in as 32 wides.
Yeah. And folks, one other thing I want to say, and I don't want it to get, everything I touch always has this little saying on here. It says where sustainability meets affordability. And affordability is a word I've always used in the manufactured home game because manufactured housing is the most affordable option in housing that there is. More affordable in an apartment, more affordable than living in an RV,
sure,
more affordable than living in a site built. It is the most affordable, sustainable home that you can purchase. But there's also a key word here, sustainability meets affordability in product line.
That's right.
And that's what Carl just told you. Also on top of that, when you're shopping and you're looking, they've got some really nice homes down the road, but do they have R13 in the sidewall? Do they have R22 in the floor? Do they have R38 in the ceiling? Do they have the energy smart build? If they don't, you owe it to yourself before you make a decision to come and experience the Burleson difference, experience the Clayton difference, because it means more affordability and more sustainability to your pocketbook and to your livelihood.
Well, you're probably going to find a nicer home for a lower price. And if you don't compare, then you'll never know.
That's right.
And I will tell you this, we'll help you. That's what I'm here for. That's what David's here for. That's what our whole team is here for, is to compare something apples to apples. Okay. That's so important because there's so many different ways you can build a home. And so we've got to know what we're comparing to. So if we really look at it and break it down, what options are offered, what options are not in that house? Is it partial TNT? Is it vinyl on gypsum? Is it tape and texture? What are the energy ratings on it? The insulation. Those things matter, and they matter a lot more than you think. And so we want to make sure that we're comparing apples to apples, and we're going to make sure you have the best price. And in fact, we have our $500 less guarantee.
Yep.
And so if we find another house that's comparable, okay, in build quality to ours, or you bring in a signed offer from somebody else, we'll beat it by $500. Always, always, always. That's easy for us to do. And I think most of the time you're actually going to probably end up even more, a savings more than $500, and it's probably going to be on a better house. Folks.
Absolutely.
We want to make deals.
Absolutely. Making deals. By the way, he said making deals. And I got to tell you, May through June and July. And don't wait. I know it's still April. Come on in. Anything that's delivered in the month of May, June, and July, we're going to make special deals. I want to sell 20 NXT homes
There we go.
out of this dealership in those 3 months. And the only way I know to do it is to, get some people interested. That's what this podcast is all about. Get you interested. Come in and look and see for yourself. And then I think you'll become a happy homeowner. That's for sure. All it takes is a little bit of a look. Here's that address once again. And for you visually stimulated folks, I'm going to throw this up one more time. Already threw it up at the beginning. Exit 30, I-35 south of Burleson, Texas. That's where Texas shops for housing. You know that, right?
That's right.
It shops for housing right there. Clayton Homes of Burleson, where we do make owning a home affordable and easy. Until next time, folks, God bless, and we'll see you down the road.
Clayton Homes of Burleson is committed to helping you and your family find the manufactured home of your dreams. Come tour our fully furnished display models to see available features and floor plans. Have you dreamed of owning a home that you can customize to fit your style? Our friendly team members are experts in showing you our homes that fit your needs and your budget. We are proud to be able to offer new, energy, smart zero homes that can save you even more money in the high-quality Clayton-built home. Stop by our home center to start your home buying journey today. Conveniently located at 3275 South Burleson Boulevard, that is I-35 West at Exit 30, or visit our website at ClaytonHomesBurleson.com. Clayton Homes of Burleson, proud Rattler supporter.